Thank you. My husband was not in a nursing home, but he was in a hospital there in Birmingham. And first of all, he laid there for almost a week without a bath. And I was going to bathe him one night before I left. He was in the intensive care unit. I was going to bathe him. They told me they had someone coming in to do that. So I left his clean pajamas and everything there for the bath. Next morning when I went in, they were still there. He had not had a bath. The pillows were thrown around in the room and everything. I asked him what happened. He didn't know. Okay, well, nobody ever explained anything to me about all that. But the following Saturday, after that Thursday, we had kept noticing his heart rate was high. He had gone into the hospital for pneumonia. His heart rate kept looking, the reading was high on the monitor. We kept bringing it to the attention of the nurses, and they would tell us that's not uncommon because he's working hard trying to breathe. Okay, then on that Saturday afternoon, I was not there. I had gone home for a little while. My daughter and grandson were there, and she called me and says, "Mother, you better get here because I don't like anything I see." By the time I could get there, they had put him on a respirator, had him restrained, and he never spoke another word.
Wow.
And they overheard a nurse talking on a phone to someone and telling him what she had given him to bring his heart rate down. It brought it too low. She gave him something else that took it too high. All this stuff.
Let us deal with that. We're sorry to hear that. It sounds like a little bit different issue. It's not necessarily a nursing home. It's more of a hospital.
Right.
Kirby, what's your thoughts on that?
Sure. That's a very sad situation. I'm sorry to hear that. That brings into question a legal concept that I really would like to talk to folks about. There was a lot said about the condition of the room and things like that, and those are terrible facts. But things that happen in a hospital or in a nursing home, what happens that is wrong has to also cause the ultimate injury, either death or some other kind of injury to the patient. Now, what I understood you to say was that the nurse said there may have been a medication error, and that would give rise, in terms of causation, that would give rise to a potential case. Again, we're not going to know that without looking at those records, and a lawyer needs plenty of time to get those records in, which can be very difficult, then have them evaluated, often by a doctor or a nurse. So I would encourage you to get to see a lawyer as soon as possible to find out if that medication error did in fact occur, and if it did lead to your husband's death. I'm very sorry to hear that.
Good information, Kirby. Linda, thank you so much for your call. Again.